Alright, what's going on there, all YouTube heads out there in YouTube land? Cyber Ray 1976, also known as Evil Eddie, coming at you today. Got Huey with me here today, also known as ECW fan. And we just wanted to do a quick video for you today and show you some of the stuff we picked up when we went to Beholder's Eye in Blacksburg, Virginia yesterday. They was having a sale on all their back issue stuff. Everything you find in their back issues was only 25 cents. So we went down there and racked up, and we just want to show you some of the stuff we picked up. And I guess I'll go ahead and start. I picked up the Superman 80-page Giant. Got this for only 25 cents.
That's
Pretty
nice
cool.
That's a nice cover.
Really nice cover. I love the artwork on the front. I've actually read some of this last night. It was really good. And it was originally a $6 comic, so I couldn't pass it up for just 25 cents. Picked up the Hulk Raging Thunder one-shot. This actually has 2 stories in it. It's a Hulk story and a Fantastic Four story. Picked up The Rage of Thor. This is a one-shot.
You know the one title I was disappointed in? They didn't have that title that we looked for. Don't fuck with Thor. We looked all over for it.
I was desperately trying to search down issue number 1 of that, and I didn't have it. So it's too bad.
They didn't have the variant cover. Nothing. Don't fuck with Thor.
That's a big seller, man. Everybody was wanting that one. That sold out on the first day. And this is an odd one. Huey actually found this one for me. It's put out by Viper Comics. I've never even heard of Viper Comics. And I got to looking at it. It says 1 of 3, but I got to doing some research on this, and issue 2 and 3 was never produced. They never made a 2 and 3 to this. And it is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
He ran out of money.
And if anyone knows me, knows I love cheesy B movies, old sci-fi movies. And I've actually seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So, but I never knew that they actually made a comic of it. So
that song was always awesome.
yeah, I actually have that on. I have that on disc. I picked up The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly #1.
I actually have that comic too. So.
It's really, I like it a lot. It's they had like issue, I think it was like 4, 6, and 8 down there also, but I didn't get those. I just wanted to get the first issue and read it, and if I like it, which I'm sure I probably will, I'll go ahead and get the rest of them maybe next time. I found Avengers Prime #1. Oh, I really like the cover of this too. My 3 favorite Avengers on the front. And this series deals with the aftermath of Siege, which Siege is dealt with the whole Norman Osborn and his Dark Avengers trying to invade, take down Asgard. So
that story is good. I gotta admit, I like that story. It shows all 3 of them finally coming back together.
mm-hmm.
I don't have the rest of the series because I know it's like a mini series, so
Mm-hmm.
I just had that first issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like the artwork inside of it. I haven't read the story yet, but I'm sure I'll like it. I picked up Robert Kirkman's Demonic. This was a one-shot deal. This is part of his what they called the pilot season series, where he did a number of just like one-shot titles, and then whichever one the fans liked the most, that's the one he was going to do an ongoing series with. I haven't read this yet, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
It's a good story. I actually like Demonic more than I like Murderer.
Really? Nah, I really enjoyed Murderer, so I'm looking forward to checking out Demonic then, if you liked it better than that. And picked up Batman Confidential #23 with this awesome Joker cover. This is the issue where the Joker goes on trial for all of his crimes.
Just pleading insanity.
Yeah, that's the easiest way. Found this awesome Spider-Man issue with him and Morbius on the cover fighting. It's issue 622. Love that cover art. Morbius is, along with Venom and Carnage, my favorite Spider-Man villain.
The cover of that looks awesome, but the inside art.
Well, that story actually has two. That issue has two stories in it. The first story, I didn't like the artwork. That unfortunately that's the story that has Morbius in it. But then the second story in it, the artwork is really beautiful. I don't know why they couldn't have got the artist that did the second story to go ahead and do the first story too. But
fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's Marvel for you. Picked up the variant cover, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 570. This is part 3 of the New Ways to Die storyline that introduces Anti-Venom. I really like this cover too. Really nice. And I also picked up part 5 of that storyline with a variant cover with Bullseye on the cover. Another one of my favorite Marvel villains.
Did y'all like New Ways to Die, Scott? Did you like it? New Ways to Die?
The whole
From what I've read, it was good.
They're the house ideas. I mean, you could figure out a better name to call, a character called instead of Anti-Venom. Like that's like saying, "Hey, let's call that guy Anti-Carnage or Anti-Death."
Yeah.
I did like the Anti-Venom character.
I did like the character. I like the concept of it.
Probably say hi over here, Scott over here.
Yeah. Huey's not crazy. He's not sitting there talking to an imaginary friend or something. Scott really is here. He's just off to the side.
Oh god, that's fun.
Here's Fantastic Four issue number 584, the variant cover. I have no idea what the story's about. I just really like that Thing as a vampire cover.
You're going to have to go and get 583 because it starts that storyline to Countdown to Casualty.
Mm-hmm. I looked at the next issue, and you actually have the next issue to that with the Submariner.
And I got the other one. It follows it too.
Okay, I'm a big fan of Frank Frazetta and his artwork. And a while back, they put out a series of one-shot comics that were based on his most famous paintings. And this painting in particular right here is called The Moon Maid. And they did a one-shot issue called The Moon Maid. And I haven't read this yet either, but the interior artwork, it looks amazing. It's really, really nice. Picked up Gotham City Sirens number 16 with Catwoman and Talia on the cover. I have issues 1 through 15, and I found this one for $25, so I figured go ahead and pick it up.
I think it's the last issue I got of it because I dropped it.
I think I'll probably drop it too after this issue 16. I found issue 1 of the Predators prequel, the new movie that was just out not long ago. I found issue 1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately, I could not find number 4. It's a 4-issue miniseries. But if you enjoy the movie Predators, you'll enjoy the prequel that tells the story about one of the main characters and how he ends up on that planet with the Predators.
It was a good movie. I gotta admit, I enjoyed it when we watched it. You and Chris.
Now these next two I did not pick up at the Beholder's Eye comic book store. I picked these up at a Four Seasons Antique Mall. Got these. I paid a little more for these, but these are considerably a lot older too. This issue here is from 1970. Marvel Superheroes number 7. No, I'm sorry, not 7. 27. Has a Hulk versus the Leader story, and has a Daredevil versus the Submariner story. And the last one I got yesterday was an old issue of a series called Wanted. This is from 1972. This series focused primarily on DC villains. And in this particular issue, it has the Green Lantern fighting Dr. Light, which has become a more popular villain here recently in recent years due to the whole identity crisis storyline.
There was no rape in that.
No rape. This is before they could. This is approved by the Comic Code authorities. They couldn't get away with that sort of thing back in 1972. So,
well, they could retcon it in.
right? Yeah, they can always retcon it.
Yeah.
But that's all I picked up yesterday. I got a total of 19 issues for altogether. For what I paid, got 19 issues for $20, which I thought I made out pretty good. Can't complain.
Yep, you did pretty good, man. Like I said.
And I'll turn it over to Huey, and he's going to show you what he picked up yesterday.